Creepypasta is probably what I would call spaghetti with a cockroach on it. What is going on, Draw 2 crew? Ramny here with a brand new drawing tutorial for you guys, and today I'm going to be showing you how to draw Slender Man, not from the movie that's coming up, but more so of the character from the popular creepypasta internet meme. Right quick, you guys, if you are brand new to this channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so that you guys are notified anytime I upload a brand new drawing tutorial video. Here I help you develop your drawing skills by showing you how to draw your favorite characters from movies, TV shows, video games, comic books, etc. So subscribe, notification bell. All right, so Slender Man. When I was doing research on what this character looked like, there were a lot of different variations of this character, but there are a few things that were pretty constant. Number one, obviously, it has to be slender. Number two, the face, you can't tell what the face is. Number three, usually the character, he or she, is in some sort of like tuxedo suit. Those are like the three constants, and there are variations in which there's like tentacles coming up from the back. There are variations of like disfigured faces, that kind of thing. So I thought I would take as much of that, those descriptions from different parts of the internet, and like put it all together to create my own version of Slender Man. So that's what this is. Again, you guys, I have not seen the movie yet. It has yet to come out, and they haven't really released an image of Slender Man from the movie. I guess they're trying to keep it a secret just so you guys are surprised when you watch the movie. All right, so here are the drawing tools that you're going to need for this tutorial. If you want more information about my art tools, I have a list that you can check out in the description of this video. Remember, there are three things that you guys need to keep in mind as you're watching this tutorial. If you're a subscriber, you already know how it goes. If not, pause it now to read this list of things that you should know before you begin. Having said all of that, you guys, let's get right to this Slender Man tutorial. All right, you guys, so to get started with our Slender Man tutorial, I've got my paper in portrait mode. Now, this is going to be a tricky drawing, or just a little bit of a different style, in that I'm actually holding my pencil a little bit higher. That way, the lines that I create are not solid, straight lines. They're kind of a little bit more wobbly lines. So let's go ahead and get started. I'll show you exactly what I mean. And I'm going to start by drawing a head kind of right around here. And you guys notice that I have less stability when I have my my pencil, holding my pencil a little bit higher up. My circles aren't as round and my lines aren't as solid, straight. Okay, I started off with a circle here at the top. I'm going to bring it down, coming to a point like this for the chin. Okay, and I'm purposely making the lines not very straight. Okay, so that's going to be the head for our Slender Man. Now, this is going to be my version of Slender Man. Like I mentioned, it's not going to be the movie version of Slender Man, because the movie's not even out yet, and they haven't revealed what Slender Man from the movie looks like. Okay, I drew the neck going down, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to draw the shoulders, but the shoulders are going to be very diagonal like this. Okay, so he's gonna have like a bit of a lean like that. Now, the trick about making these horror characters, making something look scary, is to give them like a less than human shape. You don't want them to look too much like a person, because if they look like a person, unless of course they're like a slasher of some sort, you want them to look human-like, but not quite human. Okay, so I drew two lines right here. Those are going to be the shoulder points, and I'm going to bring them together like this. This is going to be the torso, and like the name says, he is slender, so what I'm going to do is make sure that it's a very skinny torso. Okay, so it goes wide and then it goes a little bit down, straight down like this. Maybe a little bit, spreads out a little bit as well. Okay, so as I do that, I'm also keeping in mind that I want this to look rough. So I'm not drawing too straight of lines. Okay, so there you go. There's our body, and you can see it's got a, like it's something's off about it. Okay. Now, Slender Man comes from internet culture, and as it is, it doesn't really have like a proper origin, and there's variations to what Slender Man looks like. But for the most part, we have a really long human-like body. So I've got the arms kind of coming out like this. If you kind of give it like a stick-like figure, he sort of starts looking like a skeleton, which adds to the creepiness of him. So you can try and make him look like a skeleton. I'm giving the shoulders a little bit more of a bump right here, just to give it more of that creepy vibe. Okay, right here as well. So here's the elbow, a little bit higher up than what I have here. This is going to be the bottom of the suit jacket. And then I'm going to bring this arm up. So it's going to make this V shape right here. So this arm is going to be pretty long. There you go. All right. So suit jacket's going to go right around there. And then what I'm going to do, I'll draw the hands coming up. Let me zoom in. There you go. You can see it a little bit better. So the wrist going up, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw this triangular shape. Kind of looks like this, like a pizza. That's going to be the back of the hand, and then the fingers are going to go like this. So you should have some gap right here for the fingers. If not, just move this forearm a little bit more this way. That way you'll have some gap, or you could have him touching his face. That's fine too. This is going to go like this. So each one is going to be like this long finger like that. Pointy, not quite. It doesn't quite look like an actual finger. More like a tree branch, tree limb. Okay, now this one goes this way and then down. So you guys can see it's sort of got like these spider-like legs as well. And then this one just this way. And then this one just make it go straight down. And like that. Okay, so just creating this like really creepy looking, like it looks like crab legs. Okay, and then I'll make the thumb kind of awkwardly going like this. So he's got his thumb sort of going up in the back there. So there it is. There's our Slender Man hand. For the head, I'm going to erase this part. And what I'm going to do with the face is I'm going to give it like some angry eyes. So let me draw the eye line, and let me draw some eyes, kind of alien-like eyes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to shade that in a little bit, and then just draw circles around it. So there's no clear indication of like exactly where his eyes are, but just this like dark void that looks like a hole, and it sort of starts spreading out. Like that. So it's kind of more of a, if I draw it over here, let me show you guys. Start with a dark circle, and then just like if you draw around it like this, getting lighter and lighter as you go out, it sort of creates that like black hole effect. And that's kind of what you want to do with the eyes. You want to give it like this weird, like where you don't exactly see where the eyes are, just this black hole. Okay, so that's what you want to do with both eyes. And then if you want, like with the mouth as well, I'm going to draw the mouth like this, like he's making an open mouth shape, and then I'm just going to create like this hole around. So we don't know, he doesn't have facial features, just a void for eyes and a mouth. There you go. Of course, like again I said, this is my interpretation of Slender Man. Okay, so here, let's bring this down. Going down like this. You want to make it skinny again, as always. Elbow, we're going to put the elbow right around here. All right. Now let's draw a suit. Like this is kind of like the suit that they put on him during his funeral. Start with the V shape there for the collar, and then there you go. So it makes this X right there. Okay, start back here. Make this go down, and make this start up here again, go down as well. So V right here, that's for the jacket. And then let's draw a tie. The tie is going to have a diamond shape here, and then it comes out like this, like a tie. Okay, I'm going to draw the lapel of the jacket, which is these right here. Two lines like that. And then kind of going into the center, but sort of fading. That's the thing with Slender Man, is that it's sort of, there's no clear definition of him, just a figure. There you go. So I'm not going to complete it. I'll probably draw like this line right here to show the jacket, but just for effect, I'm not going to continue that line. I'm just going to leave it like fading into obscurity, you can say. But there you go. So there's our Slender Man right there. Let me zoom out and let's work on the hands and the feet. Let's draw the legs actually. So here we've got legs, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the first leg going straight down, kind of up to here. That's for the knee. And then the other leg is going to go out this way. Okay. Again, I'm going to hold my pencil up here. And I'm just drawing these really skinny legs. Okay, so one goes straight up and down. This is where I kind of want the knee to go. Maybe this one a little bit higher up. Again, sides of the pants, make them rough looking. There you go. Now for the rest of the leg, I'm just going to bring this down like this. So you see there's a slight bend to it. And then just there you go. And then it just sort of blends into the ground. And I'm going to draw the ground, but I'm not going to draw the leg or the foot. Looks better. I think it looks better that way if he's just blending into the ground. There you go. Like a tree almost. Okay, and then I'm going to go up here now. And this is going to go this way. So there's also a slight bend to it, like this. So it bends further out. And I'm going to imagine the pants sort of close off over here, and then the rest of the foot sort of just goes down. There you go. So again, I'm not going to draw the foot itself, but just it blending into the ground. There you go. So I forgot to mention right here that that the foot right here is sort of raised, like he's picking up his foot, right? So it goes narrow here. This is where his ankle would be, and then it goes wider for the foot. So there you go. That's the slenderest man I've ever drawn on this channel, I think. Now let's continue drawing the hand, and the hand is just going to go down. About this long is pretty good, I think. Yeah. And then I'm going to draw, again, that triangle pizza slice right there. And then same thing with the fingers, right? So the fingers, this goes this way, and then this way, and then like that. Really long. Actually, I think I may have made that a little too long. The trick to making scary monsters as well is asymmetry. I think that's the word. When things don't look right, like one side is different than the other side, it just makes things look a little bit more creepy if, you know, one side is lopsided, one side is a little bit kind of off. And so just working at this. There you go. Looks a little bit longer than this side, but that's okay. There you go. I drew the fingers again like a spider, and then I'll draw the thumb right here. And that's pretty much it for our Slender Man figure. I'm going to erase this part because I kind of don't want the bottom of the jacket to show. Yeah. Perhaps it was better to erase that line altogether. It just makes it a little bit more creepy. And I'm going to erase this line here and this line there, just to keep it streamlined. So all you really see is like this part has some detail and then the rest is just blurry. There you go. So the version of Slender Man that many people know is the one with the tentacles or something that sprouts out from behind him. So let's draw that as well. So we're going to draw these tentacles. Imagine them being like Venom's tendrils that stick out. Now I'm going to be holding my pencil again like this, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to allow my hand to shake as I create this curve right here. Okay, so it adds like this level of just weird, like if you hold it like this, it's uneven, unstable, and it just creates like this natural shake, right? And as you do that, I'm drawing the curve like this, then you have this creepy looking tentacle sticking out. Okay, and then do that several times. I'm going to do that one there, and then I'm going to do one right here. Let me zoom in to the spots that I'm going to draw those tentacles. So right here, bring it down, and we go up. There you go. And you guys notice that that tentacle, the width of it varies. And I sort of just let the edge of it run into like this strand, creepy strand. There you go. Now let's go on this side. I'm going to do this now. There you go. And then like these would have like branches coming out, like twigs as well. So I'm going to draw those just in random spots, kind of like lightning almost. Okay, and then maybe I'll do one more right here. I won't draw this one as long. There you go. And then just for my preference, I'm not going to draw one on this side, although you guys can if you want to. I just don't want to obstruct this right here because I kind of like this shape. Okay, so there you go, you guys. There is my version of Slender Man. I'm going to erase this a little bit too. So you guys, there's no definite chin either. So there you go. There is my version of Slender Man, you guys. I hope your drawings turned out great and creepy. And let me know if you guys are looking forward to watching the Slender Man movie that is coming out in theaters. It'll come out next week. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care. And that is all the time that we have today. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the very end of this video. I hope your drawings turned out great. If they did, I would love to see them. So please head on over to the Google Plus community, post your artwork there for people to enjoy, or post it on Instagram and tag me at draw2 so that I can see your artwork. If you are curious about the equipment that I use to make my videos or to do my tutorials, I have a list of that in the description of this video, so make sure to check that out. There I have a list of the pencils that I use, camera equipment, erasers, colors, and all that stuff. So definitely check it out if you are interested. If you guys did enjoy this tutorial, it would help me a great deal if you, number one, like this video, commented down below, shared this with your friends in social media, and of course, subscribed. All of that in the description of this video. Make sure to check that out. And speaking of social media, don't forget you guys can find me on Facebook, on Instagram, Google+, and most importantly on my website, draw2.com, where you can download a free coloring page of this tutorial right here. Links again in the description, so always make sure to read that description, you guys. And once again, thank you so much for watching this video. I will catch you in the next one, and till then, stay tuned for more so you can learn to draw too. Take care.